Yo, welcome back to Emily's Prophecy. So I had a prophetic vision. I tried to make a video yesterday, but it didn't work. And then today I was listening to an astrologer, and they said that Pluto was going into retrograde on Sunday. So 7 days from today. Today is April 28th. So, I don't know, May 3rd, May 2nd? Anyway, so with Pluto going into retrograde, it's going to be sitting in retrograde for 5 months. In the Bible, it says when the 5th trumpet is blown, God will release a scorpion entity. So entities are just energy. And this is going to really shake up the non-believers. Pluto is going into retrograde for 5 months. The connection is profound, homies. The Pope just died. So what does this mean? May 12th, we're having a Scorpio full moon. So, a Scorpio full moon. Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, Pluto is the planet of the underground. And it's going to retrograde for 5 months, 1:44 on the timer. For 5 months, and it's really going to start shaking up the collective through the entities that are in us that must come out to be exposed. I found this skeleton thing yesterday, and it looked like a dragon skeleton. It was like a snake-looking skeleton. Everybody's like, it's not a snake, obviously, but the metaphor is profound if you watch my content enough to understand who I am. Entities are just negative beliefs. It's rooted in ego and fear. So people who are really rooted in ego are going to get tested. People who are really rooted in low self-worth are going to get tested. A lot of people who have insecurities will get tested. So it's just a testing ground, because how do we find what our fears are unless we see them? Unless we experience them, and it's not to be cruel. Pluto is death and rebirth, okay? And that's all it means. Wow, bottom of the deck. So I was listening to this astrologer, and I was like, 5 months? Because I've been reading a lot about the Revelations. It's like my favorite book, because it's the one we must master at this point. But not just that, it's just I've always had a connection with it since I was a child. And then I was like, okay, Pluto for 5 months, isn't there a Scorpio full moon in May? May 12th. And it takes at least 2 weeks for that planet's energy to build up. And we have solar storms coming in constantly, and there's one huge one brewing right now. So by the time Pluto goes into retrograde, the sun's going to start acting out again. Massive solar energy is going to hit the retrograde side, so the dark side, so the opposite end of Pluto, and all that negative energy is going to come to Earth, because when a planet is in retrograde, it's going to have the worser effects. Just let me pull up the reading. 5-month period of torment described where demonic locusts torment unbelievers. These locusts are described as having scorpion tails, inflicting pain like a scorpion sting. People will seek death but not find. This torment is specifically directed at unbelievers who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. Yesterday I found a skeleton of a snake at 7:14 p.m. I took a new trail that I never take, and that Bible verse talks about the 144. They are sealed. Today, I find out Pluto is going into retrograde. Let's see, one second. May 4th, so May the 4th be with you. May 4th, so may the force be with you. May source be with you, homies. Till October 13th. Now let's see if that's a Friday the 13th. If it is, I'm gonna be flabbergasted. Okay, it's not. It's on a Monday. Today's Monday. So, Pluto, retrograde cycle. You might feel the urge to step back and examine how you show up in groups or communities. And I didn't know that. So, like, I literally, like, texted my little brother today. 555 on the timer. And, which is massive changes and transformations. And I texted my mom, and I reached out to a couple of girlfriends today just to make an amends. Because when you go through a spiritual awakening, man, you go a bit cuckoo. And that's okay, because I had to find myself. I had to, it's just, so people who wake up to this degree, like if I am a 144, which I am, you know, I come here with a lot of baggage. I come here with a lot of life experience through suffering, right? And like, you know, it wasn't always bad with my mom's side of the family. I just got to a point where it hurt a lot, and okay, shit happens, but I'm over it. You know, like, we're moving forward in a time of restoration. Okay. And if they, you know what, if I'm never accepted back into my family for, you know, even me just being me, because I'm intense. Like, it makes my brother mad, because he's like, fuck man, stop. But can you blame him if you're a normie? So like, I don't know, like I want people close to me to feel protected. Right? Like I wouldn't be doing this otherwise. And it's not to cause fear, like this is hardcore truth, man. Hardcore truth. So yeah, like 5 months, Pluto is in retrograde. Scorpio, we just talked about fucking scorpions. Yeah, we're gonna be purging. Water is purging emotion, right? Water is we are emotional beings. We are water. Our original, when we were originally created on Earth, we were first water, and then we evolved. That's why we're connected to planet Earth, because we are evolutions. There's a love offer to my homies. Divine intervention is here. Wow. To activate your higher self. So you let go. Wow. So you let go of your comfort zone. Release ego. To be purified. The illusion. For I am communicating. Partying won't help you. We are being called to remember. Take a leap of faith. Okay? My name is Emily, and I am the 144,000. I am a powerful seer, and I am in Alberta, Canada. I am the prophecy. I don't know why. But I'm only lying to myself at this point if I don't show up authentically. Like Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, is going into retrograde. May 4th, may the 4th be with you. May the force be with you till October 13th. October 13th is a Monday. Today is a Monday. Like, how did I know that? You see how it all connects. This is it connects. You're seeing authenticity. I don't read scripts. Never. So you can see my emotion. You can see my authenticity. Come on. News is traveling fast. Karma is here, the Wheel of Fortune. We're getting off the karmic wheel, for the illusion is no more.